Exit the van!
It's her.
The clip needs to fall out.
Take you off.
Yep.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing back, bro. You mad?
Oh man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer. Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you. We are live, guys. I'm Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds.
Raven the GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech. Welcome to an Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. review, episode 4, I Spy. And with my little eye, press the subscribe button. And if you want more than just these reviews, you could head off to Patreon, / the Cyber Nerds. And we're doing watch-alongs to Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D., Boondocks, you go over there, you name it, we've probably got it. I Spy. This episode was just a throwaway, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, man, like no subplots to the greater picture. It was just
I think there's more to
really,
it,
I was like watching this episode,
more to it, brother.
and I was like, at the beginning, for me it was like super cool because obviously they were saying that there's this agent who obviously Coulson has trained. She's now been infiltrated by obviously this English man who's also being controlled by someone else. But I just feel like after her thing was kind of done, her situation was kind of finished, I thought when I look back at the episode, I was like, oh, God.
I don't think it was done.
I want to just dive in firstly on that whole agent, the Coulson training the agent thing. I think that part of the episode is crap. Like, Coulson's only 2 agents could have done it. You and her. And you trained both of them. Like, Coulson's not that nice, man. Like, are we being 100? Or is he? And we've just never seen it. Like, is Coulson Jason Bourne or something?
You know what, yeah? I'm not going to say no to that simply because at the end, she was like, what happened to my guy?
To who?
To Coulson. Like, what happened for him to be like that?
She's talking about a mental thing. She's talking about a mental thing, bro.
New York happened. Do you know what I'm saying? And
So
I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there. That's what they gave, man.
For me, they're making the world smaller when Coulson's trained the elitist of the elite in S.h.i.e.L.D. That for me, that makes the world smaller,
but is it
bro.
crazy, though?
I don't know if I never said it was crazy. I just said that they're making the world smaller. So there's no other agent in S.h.i.e.L.D. same level or parallel to Coulson that ain't training bad boy agents.
All right.
Like, just that part of it bugs me. Next, there's other...
No, wait.
Go on.
Let me jump on that. So we see Coulson for the first time in Avengers.
No, we see Coulson for the first time in 4.
Iron Man.
In fact, Iron Man 1.
But he's part of thing, yeah?
S.h.i.E.L.D., yeah.
And he's under
No,
thing.
bro. They never even show that he's directly under Nick Fury. For me, Coulson was a send-out, bruv. You, man, go there. Go babysit Stark. Like, he's getting the dead missions, bruv. Man's got to babysit Tony Stark the whole of Iron Man 2, sitting in his yard like this. You're sending your bad boy agent. Listen, I know he's one of the characters that translates from the movies here because you've seen him.
But this is what I'm trying to get to the bottom of.
Bro, you can't be a waste man here with the Avengers and then be the only guy who can train the baddest human soldiers, brother. No, fam.
And who are they comparing to Romanoff?
Yeah, brother, the cavalry. Who's someone trained by Coulson. You're messing up you're making the world small and you're messing it up, bro. Like, fam, like...
So the lines are starting to blur.
They got to dig that, bro.
We've not seen Coulson do anything.
They've got to say that these...
You've answered my question. You've answered my...
You've got to say that these people are being trained by Black Widow, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Or same level of S.h.i.e.L.D. compared to where she came from.
Yeah, fam, bro. You can,
but they're talking about like how he was mad harsh and stuff like that. So as if something happened to he's like, yo, you man, don't give me this kind of stuff anymore. Like, let me just be in the back pedal and I do these kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
We've really never ever seen that.
You see, like, shit, I used to be harsh, but to me, this felt like a like a sort of redemption for him going after this girl because of what he did in the past, and she had a team and they got killed. Like, it's talking about it was precious. Bruv, I'm just telling you what I'm getting from this because I've never really tapped into this before.
Bro, man's not tapped into this either, and I'm not fighting what you're saying. I feel you on that. It is Coulson let this agent down, I need to redeem myself.
And the team died.
But bruv, like, I feel like in the universe you've got, even if you don't want everything to tie into the MCU, you've already got enough open threads in your own thing to just make this seem a bit bigger. It could still be an agent who was under Coulson, but they was trained they was in the Romanov Academy. There was top marks in the Romanov. We've spoke about this in like episode 2 and that or something. Or fam, like, it's got to get tied into Hydra. It's got to get tied into a Winter Soldier program. When Ward goes into that office here, where there's bare chalkboards and there's all the chalk writing, first thing that flashed into my head was the cat from Spider-Man breaking into the Secret Soldier thing and having a photogenic memory. And I know someone in there knows about that because the way they did that scene was mad, bruv. He goes in, he looks around, and then it does the exact same thing. Obviously, because he's wearing glasses, it takes the actual picture. But that's how man's mind works, bruv. So I know you man are like ripping it from there, but you got to come deeper with the rippage. And this is why I say this episode weren't throwaway. For that one scene, him breaking into there, seeing that stuff and us not knowing what that leads to, that's the overarching stalk of the season. That's it.
That and the end when the guy gets smirked.
Yeah,
when we think that.
Yeah.
So those two are linked. My question to that, when I saw that, was like, I was trying to remember other agencies because I know there's other agencies with acronyms and stuff like that. Yeah. I just can't remember.
Yeah,
they mentioned a few, didn't they? But like,
yes, MI6, the CIA, all that other stuff. But for me, it's like, bruv, the S.h.i.e.L.D. even operate on that level, like next to them, man.
Definitely not.
Exactly. Like, this is why I'm the next thing for me. Like,
bruv, I'm trying to remember I'm trying to tap into my comic knowledge right now, bruv. Like, especially after seeing that, I was like, bro, I know I've read comics where they mention other
S.h.i.e.L.D. things like S.h.i.E.L.D.
agencies.
Yes,
like
bruv.
that, bruv.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, but they're here mentioning the CIA.
But you know, every now and again, them man gonna clash. Like,
no, they're not, bro. You're S.h.i.E.L.D., bro. You're S.h.i.E.L.D.
You are above them.
You're S.h.i.E.L.D. You're like the MIB.
Yeah.
So flash them, man. Yeah, them man don't know you, bro.
Don't you think like someone below them will try to outdo them, then be the criminal?
Nah, bro. Nah, FBI can't even know about S.h.i.E.L.D., bruv. No, fam. Nah, bruv. Extraterrestrial agency,
bruv. I don't know. I'm just
FBI should only be started working on extraterrestrial things after the attack on New York, when it's like, okay, we can't deny this anymore. And then S.h.i.E.L.D. are sending propaganda down to the FBI, and the FBI are throwing that propaganda down to the public. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, that's how I'd be working, innit? These men have got invisible helicarriers in the sky, and we're working with the FBI.
Bruv, I don't know, bruv.
The Strategical Homeland something agency that's been running since 1966 with Redsko on them, man.
Bruv, I don't know.
Come on, bro.
All I know is that there's something bigger here.
Yeah, there is.
This is just a throwaway episode.
But the thing is, out of 45 minutes, you're telling me 2 scenes, brother.
2 seconds.
You could have just thrown that. It's got 22 episodes out of this whole season.
Get it out! Get it out!
It's mad that you saying we had this whole story about. I did like the story about this whole agent thing, and obviously there's someone controlling her. I did like that story, but if there's someone controlling her, and then we now see some kind of DNA thing or something that's on a chalkboard that's going somewhere else, I'm like, you really can't pep that into another story, though. It took this whole episode to be like, we got this, and it wore out.
You know the answer to that?
What was that?
22 episodes.
That's mad, bro.
That's all I can tell
you. That's filler. Like, that's mad filler. Like, what else did we get from this episode?
Corniness. Do you know what's mad?
Bang.
I'm trying my hardest to embrace the corniness, fam. But do you know what's worse than it just being corny?
You said before you was enjoying the corniness.
I'm enjoying Ward. Ward specifically. Because he's dark corny, innit? Like, but it's just the rest of it is mad, bro. Like, listen. Fitz and Simmons are the thing. They're the thing. Anytime they're on screen, I'm here for it. But Sky...
Nope.
Do you know what?
I don't know if this is her first acting job or something, bro, but she's bad, bro.
What I'm not here for it is them two getting together, bruv.
They're not
The
gonna
scientists?
They won't. They
No.
won't. There's
Not
no way.
scientists, not scientists.
Oh, Sky
and
Wolves.
thing, bro.
That's
you
how
see,
it works.
you
That's
see
how
her there and she's like,
Yeah, watch him man
They
naked.
touched him when they had glasses. Yeah, the glasses
let me
thing.
bring
Nah,
on
that's
my
fine,
guy
bro.
saying she's got.
They're gonna
It's
listen.
obvious.
They've got to do it with.
Stop
Listen,
it.
if
Man, don't need this kind of
you
stuff.
don't,
bro.
you
No.
don't need it. But if they're gonna do it with any pair, I'd rather they did it with them instead of trying to put Fitz and Simmons together because that's really gonna make me sick. Do you know what I'm saying? The two nerds who will spend all day have to be together. Nah, you put the dark guy and the chick and the other chick. No,
Actually,
no.
Yeah, bruv, you could easily turn a Fitz and Sims thing into like
Nah.
the Big Bang Theory kind of thing, bruv.
No,
Like, that man not
no.
trying to. Who is it that doesn't know how to read his girlfriend, bruv?
Nah, bro.
Oh.
Those two characters are the polar opposite. That's why it works.
Yeah.
These two are the same. That's
Bruh.
why. No.
Nah, but I'd rather see these two.
That's
turn
why
into
Sky and
to-
the other dude,
Yeah,
fam.
work.
That's
Her,
great,
her
fam.
the hard guy, ooh, and she's always making jokes of him. You're an android. You're a robot. Like, I'll just
That's
put them two
dead,
together and
that's
move
dead.
on, the fam.
That's dead.
Too obvious. But
Bruh.
even the action, this episode.
Oh my word.
Mad!
Fam.
Mad! Zoom in,
Yeah,
zoom
it was
out,
crazy.
zoom in, shake here, shake here. It's like, holy crap! What was we watching? That was mad. Come on now. I know this is like season 1, episode 4, but for me, this whole episode was just throwaway. It was okay. Like, I'm not saying I fell asleep or anything like that. I went through the episode, like I said, I did enjoy the story, but everything else, no character development really. Coulson still saying he wants to save people, but then he kills one person and saves one person here. Come on now.
Bruv, you know
It's
one thing I'm wondering about this year, because it's like they show dark bits, but they don't show it. Like, so for example,
Yeah.
right at the beginning, when the girl's going after
Yeah.
the guys in the red mask.
Mm.
All right, turn off the light, which is fine because obviously you're trying to because obviously you're outnumbered and stuff. But then like you just show a hand.
I thought that was pretty, because they've never gone that deep to gore.
So
or
don't
anything like that.
Are we gonna get like committed to this down the
Nah, that's
line?
why I don't think we are. Because they've shouldn't been
Why?
doing
This is on
that
Disney
every
Channel.
episode.
Let me tell you why. After the can got severed, it went straight to the scene of them in the helicarrier or whatever, talking about here's the night gun. Ward is a trained mercenary.
Called it
fam.
night gun.
That's what they called it.
I know.
The first episode, they was talking about Ward is John Wick. Ward the guy you send in when you want no witnesses.
And then the
That's
first
why he
episode
denied
in the
the gun.
kitchen thing.
Yes,
Man
fam.
broke man's
Yes,
neck,
brother.
man-
Yes,
yeah,
brother.
he did a
And now
lot.
we're talking about the night gun. Come on, no.
It's like this, brother. It's like when they wanna.
Fam, listen. Shit.
Picking and choosing. Like I said, the episode with the airplane thing, bare man should have been out. You should have seen man go through the propeller thing. Bro, but they just be like, well,
S.h.i.E.L.D. should be killing man and not feeling no way about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm
On the
saying.
Disney
brother.
Channel.
Brother, this
was
was
made
on the
before,
Disney
yeah.
Channel before,
So they're trying
fam.
to say maybe it'd been cut. But then they would have cut the
brother.
art
No, bro. It can still be on the Disney Channel and these man just be shooting brothers, fam. But I'm not saying they have blood splattering everywhere. It ain't got to turn into the Punisher. But when man's putting man down, bro. These man are the top level ops.
Man said this doesn't have to be the Punisher, but when you put him down, you gotta put him down.
No,
No,
bro.
but
In the Punisher,
Punisher, yeah.
man's blowing his dome off with
And
a
he's still
shotgun,
shooting, man.
point blank. You're seeing the brains, and then he's finishing off man's dome with it. I'm just talking about you pointing the gun, you shoot. How you see man fall, even theatrically. You know what I'm saying, man? Just die like that, fam.
Yeah.
Like, but these man, bro. Bro, I just hate it, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That softens the blow when they do a backflip.
Bollywood thing.
10 minutes later.
Bro, all of that, fam. That's fired, fam. But I just hate it when shows just don't commit, bro.
Yeah,
It's just, you just gotta commit, fam. You
It's all
gotta
over
commit,
the
bro. I don't know how we're gonna get through it.
To be honest,
This is your favourite episode?
I am getting
It's the
more
first-
tolerant to it.
It's the first one you stayed awake
No,
for.
I stayed awake to the other one as well.
No.
I did not fall asleep. It was you that fell asleep. It was you that
Bro, I
fell
was
asleep.
falling asleep through this one as well.
I wasn't. And this is what I'm saying. I'm starting to get tolerant to it because I'm kind of used to
I'm like, this
what
is
we're
the
getting.
episodes.
What we're getting. But the things is the gems that is really keeping me up. Like
You're making them gems.
maybe,
You're
but that's
making
keeping me
them
up.
gems.
That's keeping me up, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, man is living and dying for a hint of anything that just needs to sound. That's all we're
1000%.
doing.
I'm sorry, I'm going to cut that off, you know.
That's all we're
That's what I'm
doing.
here for.
I'm going to say episode 5, that don't even happen. I'm
Right.
cutting it off.
I'm making...
Until the conclusion of this season. Then I'm like, alright, cool. And I'm going to do every conclusion rather than episodes. Because we're episode 4,
Brother.
and we've already got, episode 1 where
Man's
they
gonna put
mention...
the whole 22 episodes.
Yeah, I
into
know,
one
brother.
thing.
No, I can't do it. Because I'll be like, maybe it's this and it's not. Maybe it's that and it's not. I can't do it to myself.
Listen, to be
My
honest,
heart be
that'll
like this
make,
every single time,
that'll
brother.
make
There's no way.
your life easier. Like,
Yeah, just to sever it.
just lie to yourself, bruv.
No,
Sometimes-
I'm out
separate.
here making my own stories
Yeah,
for
that's
every
what I do,
episode, bro.
I can't because I'm like, it would have been 10 times better if it was. I'm like, oh, but it's not.
Yeah, it's mad anyway.
Wow. Woo-wee. Wow. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments down below what you think of episode 4 of Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Was it a throwaway episode? Was it filler? We get more of this. No spoilers, please. And we'll see you in the next one. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
Revenue GS.
Show one further the Cyber Nerds.
And for more of the watch along, you know where you have to be. Patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.